tal? welcome to Snap It Up. How are you doing, folks? Welcome on in. It is a very wet Friday here in the UK. Very big vibry on the projector there as well. It is. It's an all Alex week. This has been so far on the Quizzyverse around here. The week of vibry concludes today. It does indeed. How y'all doing? Welcome on in, and welcome to a Friday quiz night. Did you enjoy some turnabouts earlier on there? Couple of life change, kind of sort of quality of life changes in there, but Daisy Muse is going to do it figuratively, clearly. So I guess what we need is human packs going forward, unless we want every clue to be figuratively. But yeah, hopefully it was a little bit easier to understand what was going on with the teams. Though I did realise, Topper, I'm not going to be paying you, Dukes, when I do the manual Duke payout, because you know why. There's a bit of an exploit in the game, and I think Topper certainly found it. So yeah, I'm not going to pay out that because I could see what you were doing there. I suppose I should pay a bug bounty, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, I suppose I should do that as a bug bounty. Triplets and Pyro Pygmy, thank you very much for the triple sub there, 27 months. Hope you're doing well, Pyro Pygmy. Welcome on in, and thank you very much for that. Minimum wage, okay, one dude it shall be for you then, sir. We also have... No, that's it. That's the only thing that's come through this evening. So... I guess we should just get straight into it, although I do need to connect to Hackbox because I need to do some verification stuff.
Stamp your feet. Banging on the big bass drum. What a picture. What a picture. Rum tiddly bum 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 bum. Stick it in your family album. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family.
Oh! It gave up on the last word. So just leave it in your... just stick it in your family. That's all you need to do. Just stick it in your family. Unless half an hour later text-to-speech will just randomly say the word album. But thank you for the 32-month resub there, Topper. Appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the generosity. When we will hear that album when the 32-month sub becomes available. Yeah, something like that. With Antissi. Yeah, so if you'd like to play some Snap It Up, you can play either in Twitch chat or through the good graces of hackbox.ca, because this is an image-based quiz. Using Hackbox is preferable because you get the images loaded earlier than you would see on stream. But that's entirely on you if you want to use Hackbox or not. It will fall back to using Twitch chat if for some reason your Hackbox stuff doesn't work. So... let's get the room open. ZNNJ is the room code to enter in to play this game. Topper says Hackbox highly recommended. I would probably say the same, but I'm also aware there are people out there that don't necessarily just want to play the game on Hackbox as a sort of a requirement. We're giving it to you as a light suggestion that you should use it, certainly for this game, because it definitely benefits from it. I've just realised I think the questions are of the lobby are the same as what I did for the holiday thing, so we're going to be seeing some locations and some game shows, I think, as part of this. Sure, I mean, yeah, if that's what you want to do, Bassoonist, sure. Welcome on in. So this game is, as I say, it is an image-based quiz. Very few of those you see on Twitch, and can still play as a real-time game. I mean, it's a bit tenuous going with Hackbox, because that's technically not a Twitch game at that point. I'm broadcasting information on Twitch, but you don't actually need to see it. Everything you can see is on the Hackbox screen, essentially, apart from like leaderboard updates. That's what you get me for, is me hosting screen, and you get some leaderboard updates every now and then. Yeah, those are certainly some golden balls there, Itogi, of various sizes. I did notice that a certain Topper One Gaming made the made the blunder, or maybe they just wanted to bait out the blunder or something, of a certain PD. I'm not going to say exactly what that is, and I know Score probably knows what that is. I mean, you could boo at me if you wish. You could boo at me, and I'll just continue taking your sub money. Fine. You're only half listening. Just something that that Topper mentioned on stream yesterday with regards to a certain PD. I'll just say that everyone, I think, knows what I mean by that anyway. Sure, we'll open that one. Topper, I'm sure you do know. I was talking about golden balls earlier. I think that's enough information for you now. Golden balls and PD. Oh, there it is. There it is. So yes, this is an image-based quiz. Your objective is to snap up the correct answers and let slide everything that is not the correct answer. Typically, there'll only be one correct answer for each question, and it is your job to hunt out which is the right answer. You'll only be offered one image at a time, so you have to decide in the moment if you want to snap that one up or let that slide for hopefully another one which might be the correct answer. You can only snap up one correct answer on the questions, so snap up right. That's what you need to do. I mean, besides to mix up outright with snap it up there. Snap it up right. Outright, upright? I don't know. What I know is that doesn't work. So we'll go to Easter Island instead with that image there from Proust. This pack was proofed by Inca. Actually, this one was proofed by Inca. He actually proofed the previous Snap It Up pack that I wrote. So he started to get rather comfortable with the proofing job on Snap It Up. And yes, this is written by Alex, aka Oni 91573. So maybe there will be some Alexisms hidden floating around the quiz tonight. That's for you to find out later on, though. We'll give you one more minute to get in at the beginning of the game. The lobby is open throughout the entire game, so there's no real worry about starting early, essentially. Although we are late, because tonight there's only one main game, and this is it. And then we'll do the wheel afterwards, and that's the stream over. It's going to be a slightly shorter stream, though this game will still take at least about an hour, so it's not going to be a short stream by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, that is so... You know what? That's so depressing seeing this, because, yeah... I went there when I was very, very young. Can't remember it at all, but I did go there when it was popular in its heyday. But yeah, unfortunately, is no longer really an attraction. It is all just overgrown mess. I mean, is that Berlin? I suppose it probably is Berlin coming up there. Thank you for that wrist swing. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Can't remember it because of the toxic fumes. I mean, yeah, there would have been a lot of toxic fumes around that time. Leaded petrol certainly would have been a thing. No, didn't load an image. It's really not loading an image for this one, is it? Oh dear. Well, there you go. There's an image. Hey, Lego Maniac. That's a familiar image. I do like Some Secret Fortune, and I'm glad you like it as well. Apparently they had selected the Russian Federation. Okay, I did say 1 minute ago, didn't I, that we'll get on with the game. So we'll have this final image, and then we'll get on with round number 1. So if you're all ready, let's snap it up. And of course, this is round 1. Now, I need to get my sheet up just in case I need to refer to some answers. So in round number 1, we're going to give you an image and a question. You need to snap up the text answer below that you believe matches what we are asking for with regards to the image. If you are correct, you get yourself some points. I know, a quiz where you get points. And you get points equivalent to the number of answers being provided. So if there's 2 options available, if you snap up the right answer, you get 2 points. We can go all the way up to 6 possible answers in this round, in which case, if you snap up the correct answer, you get 6 points. I know. What do points mean? That's a good point. I still haven't. I need to sort out the manual payout of the doots from last game, because I still haven't worked out the exchange rate of points to doots yet. So this one's also going to be on the manual list. I'm going to be doing a lot of manual adjustments. But that's how it goes, I suppose. Points make pictures. I mean, maybe they do in a way, because points are the sort of the unit of sort of distance in a display or image based thing, or print media is a point. Anyway. That's all you need to do is snap up the correct answer, snap up what you believe is the correct answer, and if you are correct, you get points, equivalent to the number of possible answers. It all makes sense once we get into the game. So let's get straight into the game, and your first image, and your first question. And he's asking, who's on the microphone? Oh, it's a particularly blurry image, but if you can figure out who that is, we've got 2 images to pick from. Is that Scissors Warm Jimmy Dallas? If you think it is, snap it up. Or do you think that's Stone Cold Steve Austin? I'm worried by the number of exceptions that have already come through. Oh, no, they're 404 errors. That's fine. I was just trying to load images that you can't. Majority going for B. Yeah, absolutely. That is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and not the counterpart there, Scissors Warm Jimmy Dallas. Just yeah, absolutely. 30 of you getting it right, and well, there you all are. All 30 of those names getting 2 points apiece. Or his original character, the Ringmaster. Is that true, Natter? I did not know that. I don't actually have much factoid information on these sheets, so. I can't really furnish you with much extra data. But yes, 2 points is correct. And that's the bottom line, because that Bash said so. I've heard that one before. I don't know much wrestling, but I think I've heard that one before. Okay, moving on to your second question. And the question is, what font is this? Sorry. Alex really has it out for people. 2 options to pick from. Is that Helvetica? If you think that is Helvetica, snap it up. How about Arial? Or maybe Oriel, if you're an absolute madman and want to say it like that. We've got Helvetica and Oriel. The correct answer is Helvetica. It's the standard font, and the font that I use for Snap It Up for pretty much everything isn't quite Helvetica, but it is supposed to be like a Helvetica mimic font. Mainly because the licensing for Helvetica, the font actual, is ridiculous, and I didn't fancy wanting to pay that. So instead I went for an open source version that was close enough to Helvetica, but legally distinct. So 21 giving me the correct answer of Helvetica. And there you are, 2 points apiece to all of those lovely names. There you go. Verdana it's kind of similar, but there's definitely certain changes, certain differences between that and Helvetica. Certainly in the lower case of the character set. You like Conduit? That's the one they use on Millionaire, is Conduit, isn't it? And then there's another. Yeah. That's right. Conduit, that sounds right, is the one for Millionaire. Anyway, we'll get out of the world of fonts, shall we? And we'll move on to Impact Best Font. You heard it here first. You know what, Topper? Actually, before we move on to the next question, in your new version of Michael Toppermore's Strike It Rich, the fonts you have for the timer and the hotspots and things like that, I have used that font in the past for one of my hobby games when I was 16. I don't know why I used that font, because it's absolutely godfuck ugly, but it is a font I did end using because I recognised it. Just in the shape of it. Oh yeah, I used that font when I was very young. Actually, that wasn't very young in my case. I did do game development as far back as 14, so that would have been younger still. But anyway, Impact Best Fonts, you heard it here first from Topper. Moving on to question number 3, image number 3. What game is this? I don't know, but you've got a lot of blur on the camera there. You need to focus the lens. Is it Dominion? We've got 4 options for you already. Goodness me. 4 points on offer if you can snap up the right answer. Next up we've got for you Settlers of Catan. If you think that is Catan, snap it up. Third up, Agricola. If you think it's Agricola or Agricola, snap it up. Finally, we've got Carcassonne or Carcassonne. 2 players for Dominion, 4 for Catan, 4 for Agricola, and 20 for Carcassonne. Absolutely, D, the correct answer we were looking for there, Carcassonne. It's a great game, you say, Topper. You know what? I actually haven't played it before. So to all the board game nerds out there, I apologise. But I have not actually played Carcassonne before. So I have no strong feelings one way or the other on it. Maybe we should do like a board game thing every now and then. I know Brig does board game Sundays every other Sunday or something. So maybe we should do a board game thing or something. We kind of did before, didn't we? Score in the Discord during lockdown times. But so it just sort of fell apart when people started doing other things after lockdown happened. Anyway, 20 of you got the right answer, and it's 4 points apiece here for 4 correct answers, and there you all are, you lovely people, getting 4 points apiece. Nicely done. And then Tabletop Sim became a burning heap. That's very true, and yeah, Board Game Arena works well enough, so maybe sometime. That's true. That is very true. So Rishi Mahjong. I mean, if you want to do that. I mean, I keep talking about doing old Unreal Tournament stuff as well, because I've found a version of that works. So we need to do that. And also, Topper mentioning Worms. So we should just do a lot of retro and more classical games around the Discord. Anyway, we'll continue on to the next question. Speaking of which, where's this? Where is this? You've got 4 options to pick from. Is that Fenchurch Street Station, also known as B&O Railroad, depending on which localization of Monopoly you're playing? Or is it King's Cross Station or Reading Railroad? Reading Railroad. Third up, Liverpool Street Station or Short Line? So far we've got 4 on A, we've got 5 on B. That's it for C. And D, Marylebone Station, also known as Pennsylvania Railroad. 18 have gone for C. And the remainder on D, that will be 4. The correct answer is Liverpool Street Station, also known as the Short Line in US Monopoly. That is the last of the stations / railroads on your way round to get to go between there, the green and blue or dark blue properties there. 18 of you getting the right answer, 4 points apiece to all of you. Very good knowledge of the Monopoly board there. And yeah, we'll move swiftly straight on to your next question then. Who is this? Who is this? And we've got 5 options for you now, so 5 points on offer. Is this Claude Monet? If you think this is Claude Monet, snap it up. B is Paul Gauguin. If you think it's Paul Gauguin, snap it up. C is Paul Cézanne. It's a different Paul. If you think it's Paul Cézanne, snap it up. D, Vincent van Gogh. Or go, if you want to insist on pronouncing it like that. And finally, E, Henri Matisse. If you think it's Henri Matisse, snap it up. Oh, sorry, Henry. Henry to his friends. Nobody go for Henry. everybody, 24 players go for Vincent van however you actually pronounce it, and I'm not Dutch, unfortunately, but it's definitely not Go. That's just too simplistic. Not Monet, not Gauguin, not Cézanne, not Matisse. It was Van Gogh or Van Gogh. So 24 giving the right answer, getting 5 points. Goodness me, generous on the points there. There you all are. Not much else to say, really. Lots of points, scoring some points. If you squint your eyes, kind of looks like Lee. Hello, Lee. Sorry, hi, Lee. I know you enjoy that. How are you doing with the Chrome Dome and everything? Oh goodness me, that was a hell of a thing. And how was the marathon buffer zone episode as well? It's cold. I bet it is. I've done hair cutting of that length before, and yeah. It certainly was cold. Let me see if I can find a picture of me in my very short hair days, as in cuts to nothing, because I was doing it for raising money for Butterwick Hospice at the time. God, that's going to be ages away though. So photos of me all the way back in 2010. This would have been, so 13 years ago. Oh goodness me! I was in Scarboom in 13 years ago. Was I really? It was that long ago. God, yuck. That's very worrying to know. Let me show you this thing then. Can I just show the image itself? I can just show the image itself. So we've got this one here is the cut in progress. Yes, my hair is blue because I decided on the day before getting it cut that I would do a temporary hair dye of blue just to see what I would have looked like, and I kind of liked it. But it did leave me with a blue scalp afterwards, and then the sort of the hair as after it had grown out a little bit. There, yeah, goodness me, it just doesn't work for me at all. I actually look like an egg. I really do just look like an egg there. So yeah, that's me with the short hair. It's Nikita Mazepin. It's Nikita Mazepin. Oh my God, no! Let's put that away. Let's put that away there. So yes, I have experienced the colds that is getting your hair cut all the way down to nothing. I hope you are recovering from that, Lee, and absolutely awesome effort in all the money raised though for Trevor Project. Just absolutely amazing to see. Right, we have got 3 more. Oh God, we've got 3 more questions in this round. Let's continue on, shall we? Let's move on to question number 6. God, that's a bit blurry. What's that? What is that? Don't know, but you got 5 options to pick from. Is it Maguro? If that is Maguro, then snap it up. B is Unagi. If you think that is Unagi, then snap it up. Third up, we've got Tobiko. Tobiko. Oh, excuse me. Fourth up, we've got Uni. And finally, we have got for you Ebi. 4 gone for Magaro, 3 for Unagi, 2 for Tobiko, 4 for Uni, and how many for E? 19 for Ebi. The correct answer is indeed Ebi. Very much so, Ebi, the correct answer. The other ones you got there, Maguro would be tuna, Unagi is eel, Tobiko is what was the right way of saying that? It's not the salmon roe. Well, it might actually be the salmon roe, actually. Uni is what's uni again? It is, God. Wow, struggling to remember it now. Sea urchin. sea urchin is uni. And then Ebby there, you got shrimp there. So there you go. Well done on holding out for the EBI, the Eurovision Broadcasting... No, EBI, Ebby. That's what we're looking for there. 19 giving me the correct answer. And there you all are, getting 5 points apiece for holding out for option E. Okay, 2 more questions in this round, and we're going for the maximum 6 options to pick from. So good luck here. 6 points on offer if you can snap up the correct answer on this question 7. Ooh, bit of a wordy question here. In which year was the Summer Olympics hosted here? Your first option is 1972. If you think it's 1972, then snap it up. Second up, we've got 2000. Third up, we've got 1992. Fourth up, we have 1964. Fifth up, 2008. And finally, 1960, the last option. Might as well snap it up if you don't know. Quite a even spread across all the boards here. We've got 655 and a 259, the correct answer. All the way back on option A, 1972. This here is the Olympic Stadium in Munich. So that would be the Munich Games 1972 that we were looking for there. I can't remember all of these, but 2008 would have been Beijing before it would have been London, and then the others I forget because I'm terrible at remembering Summer Olympics years. Did not appreciate until now how perfectly the answer times. Yes, Inca. I put a hell of a lot of effort in making sure that things synced up nicely with the music, and it all stays in rhythm as well. Oh, and another thing. Something which is absolutely wonderful, because the period of the answers is 10 seconds. If you watch the VOD on Twitch, the default skip distance between if you use the left or right arrows is exactly 10 seconds. So if I time things perfectly in the game, you can skip to the next answer immediately by just going forward 10 seconds. It slightly breaks down on the next with the next round and that, where it's 20 seconds long, but you just press it twice. But it's really lovely. It's really lovely that you just go, and the music sort of continues on as well. So you go, oh, cool. But yeah, really, really love it. 1972, the correct answer. 6 of you giving me the right answer. Only 6 of you scoring 6 points. All the sixes going on there. Samster, Topper, Kolo, Zeus, Kamikaze, and Natter all getting the 6 points apiece. And nobody else getting points there. So possibly first chance to get a bit of a lead building up. Okay. One more question left in the round. Have a look at this one here. Who are these? Shorter question this time, but who are these? And your 6 options to pick from. Here's your first. Fun Boy 3. If you believe this is Fun Boy 3, then snap it up. Second up we've got for you is Heaven 17. Third up, we've got Level 42. D is the B-52s. Then E, we've got Haircut 100. And F, finally, we have 10,000 Maniacs. So it's got a number in there somewhere, but which number is it? And quite handily, we've gone in an ascending order as well. The correct answer is the B-52s. Yes, the ones behind Love Shack is the B-52s, and that's all you're hearing. So well done, 13 of you getting the right answer, snapping up the B-52s. 6 points apiece for that, and there you all are. Shapes, Basudis, Riswin, Abimi, Kamikaze, Fluid Fernando, Sapster, Lingo, Proogs, Toot, K-Jarves, Topper, and Deuce. All managing to snap up the correct answer there and scoring 6 points apiece. Rock Ebby. Rock Lobster. Rock Ebby. Yes. Roku Ebby. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, that is pretty much the end of the round. But we've got one final bonus question before we move on. So this time, I'm going to give you a question and an image. You need to type the correct answer, or what you believe the correct answer is. And if you've given me any of the answers that we have on our marking sheet, then we will get you some points. You can get a bonus 10 points for giving me the correct answer to the following question. Only give me one answer, though, and hope that is the correct answer for the question. So, here we go. Whose blue plaque is this? Answer now. Whose blue plaque is this? Oh, interesting. It says the bonus Q twice. In Twitch chat, I will need to concern myself with fixing that just so it doesn't spam too much. And the correct answer is Freddie Mercury, or Farouk Bulsari. You could also give him the full name there, or just Farouk. Any of those would have been accepted. Just the word Freddie, just the word Mercury also was accepted on this list. Though, if you gave me Freddie with a Y rather than IE, I don't know if that's gotten through the spell checker or not. So we'll see how that goes. Let's find out how many got it right. Oh, you've got 13 of you giving me the right answer there. Fluid Fernando, Mr. Vertigo, Sapster, 8 Minky, Proogs, Wristwind, Shapes, Mark, Colo, Jake Paulson, Flyboy Zeus, and Topper One Gaming all getting the correct answer and getting the 10-point bonus. So that is definitely the end of round number one. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. It is very interesting game already. Topper and Sapster currently leading the pack on 44 points. Stop the game! Yeah, doing very well here, Topper. Next up, we've got Shapes and Fluid Fernando, 38 points apiece. Zeus and Colo, 34 points apiece. And then rounding out the top 7 there, we have got Proogs on 33 points. So doing very well there, Topper and Sapster. Nothing to separate you two. But now we move on into round 2. And those that have played Snap It Up before know what's about to come up. And oh no, the images are even more pronouncedly cursed this time round because I haven't generated them. These are ones that only has actually generated. It's a picture round. It is a picture round, but we have acquired certain AI techniques to generate imagery for this round, because what you see is that this is going to be an answer smash round, or a before and after round if you're coming from the world of Wheel of Fortune. The usual example from Ben's side of things on Cryptex is flush sheep, 2 words smashed together is flush, and sheep mashed together is flush sheep, all 1 word. You need to give me the smashed answer, please. And what we have done is generated imagery based on the smashed answer. So we had what did we have before? We had Saiyan, so Salsa and Saiyan. We had a picture of Goku going Super Saiyan, and he had a big bowl of salsa and some chips on the side. And yeah, you need to give me the answer of Saiyan. In the middle, we will give you a bit of a clue as to the answer smash that we are expecting, and you can just give me as many answers as you wish in this round until you give me the correct answer. You do have to type the answer and spell it correctly, but once you just keep going until you find it, and then once you have found it, then you can stop. And it's a maximum of did I change the points? I did. Maximum of 6 points if you can get it on the first image, then 4 points on the second, and 2 points on the third. Yes, we give you extra images to work from, just so that you can see a bit more of what the AI is thinking in the loosest term possible of what the word think actually means when generating the imagery. Actually, some of these aren't AI. They have actually been edited to work for what we need. So they're not all AI generated images, but they are certainly smashed images to present the answer smash before you. So if you're ready, it is time for your first answer smash. And the question is, what is this smash? And it's the same question for all 5 of these questions. What's the smash? Here's your first image. You're looking for a 2-word answer. 7-3. And 4 letters in the middle are merged together. So you sort of have a 7-letter word smashed up into a 4-3 word. Here's your second image, and your clue. He's the original Pokemon professor's grandson, and a bit of a Buddha pest. 6 players managed to get it on A, well done. And here comes option C. What's this smash? Yeah, that one's AI, and that's very wonky. 3 players got it on B, well done. The last few seconds, you might as well throw some answers at the wall and hope it sticks. And finally, 3 more getting it right. The correct answer is Hungry Oak, or Hungary Oak, smashed together there. Hungry Oak is what we're looking for the first image. He's the original Pokemon professor's grandson and a bit of a Buddha pest. You had the country, just not the guy, it says Topper. Oh, so that means you're going to be not getting some points. Well, let's see what Samster's done. Has Samster managed to get some points here? Samster has managed to get 4 points, so now is in the lead against Topper by 4. Ralph and AJB, Mark, Riswin, AB... Hang on, the points are... Oh, yeah, it's 2 plus the amount, so it's 864. That's what I meant to do with the scores. It's 864, not 642. That makes more sense to me now. 864. So yeah, Ralph, AGB, Mark, Riswin, Me, and Lingo getting 8 points apiece. Zeus and 8, Minky 6. Blue Fernando, Sapster, Jake, and K-Jarves getting 4 points apiece. Continue the game! Yeah, you don't want it to finish now, do you? Want to top? No. Words are hard. Now do you, Topper? You went with Buggery Elm. And on that note, let's continue on to your next answer smash. If you're joining in late, you can join in with the game ZNNJ either on Twitch or on hackbox.ca. This is the first image of the next smash. We're looking for an 11-letter smash. 4 letters in the middle, merged together. So you're looking for a 9-letter word that merges into a 6-letter word. Here's your second image and your hint. There's an ear of it in your eye. There's an ear of it in your eye. And C. What is this smash? Already got 14 players give me the right answer. 10 getting it on A, getting the maximum 8 points. 4 getting it on B, getting 6 points. If you're still guessing, just keep on throwing answers at the wall and hope you get it right. That there is time. 3 more getting it on C. The correct answer we're looking for was sweet cornea. Sweet corn and cornea smashed together becomes sweet cornea. There's an ear of it in your eye. It is sweet cornea. But ba ba ba. Yeah, something like that. You put a space in. Yeah. Don't put the space in if it's not expecting the space. You can go for something with kernel. Ooh. Ooh, no. Oh, that's what you go for, Rape. Sorry. Sweet cornea. Ba ba ba. There you go. So good. So good that Topper got 6 points, Samster got 4 points. So Topper building back the lead there, or hopefully trying to build the lead. 2 points on Samster's advantage so far. But on the 8s there, we've got Toot, Ralph, Flu Fernando, Shadowmane, Shapes, Opsy, Mark, AGB, 8 Minky, and Zeus, all getting the maximum 8 points, getting it on the first clue. Well done. Moving on to Smash number 3. Again, what is this Smash? And I apologise for what you're about to see. We are looking for 4, 7 and 2 letters in the middle merge. So you're looking for a 4-5 answer merging into a 4-letter answer. If anyone gets it on the first one, I will be surprised, I think. No one got it on A. Don't big break his heart. He might write crap poetry about it. Don't big break his heart. He might write crap poetry about it. And here's C. What is the smash? Still no one getting it on B. I will say this is a hard one. And also more particularly difficult if you don't know the person. Because it is someone from UK TV. 9 managing to get it in C though. The correct answer was John Vergoth. John Virgo, snooker player, and Goth smashed together is a John Vergoth. Where's the cue ball going? I don't know. But yeah, it goes straight through his heart is what it is. not John Vergoya. And you were saying John Vergery. Oh, Vergary. Sure, okay. No, John Vergoth we were looking for there. John Virgo. 9 managed to get it on the final image. There you all are, all getting 4 points apiece. Topper, Natter, Toot, Sapster, Proogs, Shapes, Ralph, Pyrapygmy, and K-Jarves getting 4 points apiece, managing to snap up John Vergoth. Don't big break his heart, he might write crap poetry about it. And yeah, that's the reason that that is I suppose well known in the UK, although modern times probably not. Yeah, pot as many balls as you can off of Big Break with some other bloke. I have no idea who that other bloke is, but yeah, some other bloke. Moving on to question number 4. What's this smash? Here we go. It's a long one. 12-5. We are looking for an 8-letter word smashing into a 7-5 phrase. 3 letters in the middle mixed together. And I'm not seeing a single answer come in. This Halloween, he's coming back for vengeance. And vinegar. Still haven't seen any answers come in on this one. Oh, someone's offering, but I don't think it's a correct answer. And here's your last image. What is this smash? That hint again. This Halloween, he's coming back for vengeance. And vinegar. I will say this is a very difficult one to get any sort of AI imagery to work, but 8 of you managed to get it on C eventually. Balsam Michael Myers. Balsamic and Michael Myers smashed together gets you to Balsam Michael Myers. This Halloween, he's coming back for vengeance and vinegar. Balsamic vinegar. You had the last half, you had the Michael Myers, but you just didn't know what ran into it. It was balsamic vinegar we were looking for there. Just got it after the buzzer says lingo. Well, let's have a look. Lots of 4 points, 8 players getting it. Them being Mark, Flu Fernando, Toot, Null Hypo, Samster, Pyrapygmy, Ape, and Zeus getting 4 points apiece there. Topper not in the line there, so we'll be falling back a bit again. We have one final smash in this particular round, and I think this one is going to be the most cursed. I am apologising ahead of time if you have nightmares after this, because when I saw one of these, I certainly had a lot of nightmares. What's this smash? We will offer counselling afterwards. It's a long one as well. It's a very long one. We're looking for a 5-7 smashing into a 5-3-8 with 3 letters in the middle merging. Someone has got it on A, and that's just disgusting. He was fined 100 rings for a party in 2020. That just looks disgusting. That just looks so disgusting. Oh my god. 17 getting it on B. And I mean, even that is just. Oh! What's the answer, folks? I know! I know! An 8 getting it on C, so lots of points. The correct answer is Boris Johnsonic the Hedgehog.
Has only gone mad.
Has only gone mad. I don't know, but this is just he's staring into my soul. I'm getting rid of it right now. Boris Johnsonic the Hedgehog. Boris Johnson and Sonic the Hedgehog smashed together is Boris Johnsonic Hedgehog. Boris Johnsonic the Hedgehog. There's a word "that" in there as well. And Topper was indeed correct. He managed to get it on 8 points, and is the only player to get it on 8 points. Oh god, you're probably true, Lingo. You're probably true on that fact, actually. So well done, I think, Topper. Congratulations on the extra points. AB Me, Zeus, 8 Minky, Toot, Ralph, Flu, Fernando, Bruce, Samster, Riswin, AJB, Shadowbane, Shapes, Lingo, Nata, Pyro Pygmy, Colo, Jake Pawson, all getting 6 points apiece there. Let's put that out of our minds, forget it ever happened, and at the end of round number 2, here's the leaderboard. And, well, hello, we have a new player in second place as well. Currently, in first, we have Samster on 66. 4 points behind, we've got Topper and Fluid Fernando, currently tied in second place on 62. And then it's Zeus in fourth place, 58. Shapes in fifth place, 56. I'm mixing all the SHs today now. 8 Mickey and Mark tied for sixth place on 51 points apiece. But we still have a couple more rounds to go. Here comes round number 3. So round number 3 is the legally distinct from Only Connect and legally distinct from Connections from New York Times round, known as the Which Does Not Connect round. Yes, we're going to show you a series of images and give you a question prompt, and we are asking you to snap up which does not belong in the set of images. And then afterwards we will reveal why they do not... which one does not belong, why that is the case, and then we dole out some points, and it is a minimum of 1 point. No, sorry, minimum of 3 points, and you get an additional point for the number of options. So if there are 3 options, 6 points on offer. 4 options, 7 points on offer. 5 options, 8 points on offer. I think that makes sense. Yes, it's the only disconnect round, very much so. Lingo. So, we'll show you the series of images first, and then give you the question afterwards, and then show you the images again for you to snap them up. So here we go. Here comes your first set. Study the following. You might need to remember what's in the images ahead of time as well. This is picture A, also known as pic A, or image A. And B. Simpler times. And C. And that's your lot for this one. We are looking for which of these shows was not around when Alex was born. 1991, thanks for asking. Is it A? Was A not around when Alex was born? That would be 1991. Was B not around when Alex was born? Or was it C that wasn't around? That's time. 5 for A, 22 on B, 5 for C. And the correct answer was option B, which is a picture of the cast, or main cast, from Frasier. That one debuted in 1993. That was when it was first broadcast, so it was 2 years after Alex was born. Other ones we have there are Seinfeld and The Simpsons, both debuting first broadcast 1989. So it was around when Alex was born. So well done, 22 players scoring some points. So let's put those up on the board, 6 points apiece, and there you all are. Very well done on that. Ooh, there's a name up there I'm not seeing, and that is Samster Samster. How curious, Topper. How curious indeed. How many points was it you needed to catch up to get to the lead? We should move on to the next set of images. Study the following, and we'll ask you a question after. This is picture A. I've managed to smash image and picture together. Picture A. This is picture B. Or pickage B. And this one is pick C. And I think this is all we've got for you on this one. Now tell me, which one doesn't repeat itself? Which one doesn't repeat itself? Is it A? Is it B? Which one does not repeat itself? Or is it C? Which one does not repeat itself? $15 on A, 8 on B, and 8 on C. The correct answer we're looking for was A, the boa constrictor. It doesn't repeat itself because in the name of the animal, the Latin name for boa constrictor is boa constrictor, whereas the other two animals, their Latin names do repeat. So you have gorilla, gorilla is the Latin name for the gorilla, and puffinus, puffinus is the Latin name for puffin. Boa constrictor breaks that rule, therefore boa constrictor was the correct answer. Option A, you need to snap up there, getting 15 of you managed to snap up the right answer, and there you are. Snapster and Topper this time round, both of you getting the 6 points along with Prug, Totogi, Pyro, Null Hypo, Flu Fernando, Ralph, Poznan, Basunis, Colo, ABME, Zeus, AGB, Lingo, and Sportsy. I mean, it says Puffin, Puffin, so I'm just going off the idea. Going saying Puffinus, Puffinus, so I'm just presuming that that was a Puffin. Last one's not a Puffin, it's a Puffinus, Puffinus. Well, then why has it got the Puffinus? Why is it Puffinus, Puffinus then? If it's not a Puffin, Puffinus, Puffinus is a Manx Shearwater. Thanks, science. Thanks, science. Puffinus, Puffinus is a Manx Shearwater. Oh, goodness me. Naming things is hard, it is, Lingo. It really is, especially when you're a programmer, it's incredibly hard. So yeah, don't trust scientists with names because they might be wrong. And yeah, I should get the QI klaxon out, but hey ho. This is why you should put some information on the sheets. Anyway, go move on to your next set of images. Which of these following things does not belong? Here we go. Here's picture A. Here's picture B. I think I know that place. This is picture C. And this is picture D. 4 images to consider in this particular round. Now tell me, Which capital city has a different capital to the others? Is it A? Which capital city has a different capital to the others? Is it B? Is it C? And is it D? Difficult one, this, from the looks of things. 5 on A, 7 on B, 9 on C. Can we get to 11? Ah, no. 9 on D. But D was the correct answer to go for. Copenhagen, you see there, in option D. Whereas the other three, well, they begin with a different capital letter. They begin with B. Berlin, Belgrade, and Brussels. All the B's there on ABC. Copenhagen begins with a C, begins with a different capital to the others, and was the one to go for. Option D, well done. 9 players getting option D. Those being Deuce, Zeus, Me, Silent Marine, Riswin, K-Darbs, Opsy, Shapes, and AJB. Silent Marine, I was about to say, I thought B was Amsterdam. It looked very Amsterdam-y to me, but it wasn't. It was Belgrade. So I was duped by it. I've looked through the pack before, and I thought it was Amsterdam, but it wasn't. I was like, it looks familiar. It's not. But Copenhagen was the correct answer to go for. 7 points apiece for 9 players. Nicely done. And we shall continue on to your next set of images if I press the spacebar. There you go. Study the following, and there'll be a question afterwards. Here's A. Here's B. Here's C. A bit blurry, that one, but hopefully you can see it. And here's D. So tell me, which is the odd album out? Which is the odd album out? Is it A? Is it B? 16 players have gone for A. Is it C? 7 players have gone for B. Or is it D? 3 players have gone for C. And how many for D? 5 for D. The correct answer was A, which is a representation of Sticky Fingers. The other ones we got there are A Night at the Opera, A Day at the Races, and News of the World. Now, the reason why Sticky Fingers does not belong here is because that odd one out is a Rolling Stones album title, whereas the other 3 are album titles by Queen. So yes, Sticky Fingers by Rolling Stones, A Night at the Opera, Day of the Races, and News of the World by Queen. So well done. 16 of you unpicking the correct answer there, getting A. Let's see those 16 names. There you are. 8, Toot, Sport C, Null Hypo, Samson, Natter, K-Jarves, Itogi, Shapes, Flyboy, Puzzledan, Mark, Colo, Necrogramma, Mr. Vertigo, and Lingo Maniac. All getting that one right. Didn't even pick up that they were Queen albums, says Mr. Vertigo. So just looking on the draw there of picking the first answer up. Sorry, snapping the first answer up. Well done indeed. Okay, we have one final only disconnect question. Do we go for all the options, all the marbles here? Yes, we do. 5 images here. Study the ball. This is image A. Next up, image C. Okay, I know that one. Image D. Oh, I know that one as well. Okay. An excellent array of teeth. And finally, image E. Bit harder to see in the blurriness on this one, but I think you can work that one out. So the question here, who is the theological odd one out? Is it A? Is A the theological odd one out? Is B the theological odd one out? How about C? We've got 5 on A and 5 on B so far, so 10 players have snapped an answer up. Make that another 12 on top on C. Here's image D. Do you think D is the theological odd one out? If so, snap it up. And if you've got nothing else to go for, snap up E. Do you think E is the theological odd one out? 8 have gone for D. And the final 0 for E. 12 of you going the right way there with Ryan Reynolds. The other ones we have up here are Luke Perry, John Wayne, Mark Wahlberg, and Matthew McConaughey. And the reason we're saying theological odd one out here is have a look at the first name of all of these people here. 4 of them are the 4 Gospels of the Bible, i.e. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Ryan ain't one of those. So that was the odd one out, theologically speaking, was Ryan Reynolds. So C, the correct answer. And Piri Primey, hello there. Thank you very much for the 22-month resub. Appreciate that, and I hope you're doing well this rather wet evening here in the UK. I hope you're doing well. So 12, give me the right answer, and if I press the spacebar on the correct window and not nuke out all of the data, then we'll see that AB Me, Bassoonist, 8 Minky, Riswin, Proogs, Topper, Samster, Flu Fernando, Sportsy, Null Hypo, AJB, Flyboy, and Kamikaze. It's miscounted again. 13 of you actually managed to get the right answer. So that's still a bug I need to fix. But 13 of you scored 8 points. Very well done on snapping up Ryan Reynolds. That's the end of the round. Let's have a look at the leaderboard again. It's still very tight at the top. Samster's still in the lead on 87, now a 5-point lead over Topper and Flu Fernando, still tied on second place at 82. Zeus still holding on to 4th place, 77. Shapes in 5th on 76. 8 Mickey, 72. Riswin on the nice 69, currently in 7th place. Okay, one final round. It's the last hurrah. And it is round number 4. So this is a 2-part round here. We're going to ask you a question straight up, a bit like the bonus question in round 1. You need to give me the answer that you believe is correct. You only give me one answer, though. And if you are correct, you get 5 points for correct answer, just for knowing it. But then we start showing you some images. And one of those images will also be the correct answer. And some of the images may be user-powered, user-driven by some of your wrong answers that you have provided. So bear that in mind, that you could be self-duping yourself into a right and or wrong answer in this round. Okay? So first part, give me a text answer that you believe is correct, and then the second part, snap up the image that you believe is correct. It's 5 points for each part, a maximum of 10 points if you can get both parts snapped up correctly. Good luck. Here is your first question. Get myself situated. Which drink launched in 1885 carried the slogan, "Drink a bite to eat at 10, 2 and 4 o'clock" throughout the early 20th century? Might as well give me an answer if you don't know. Now I need to look at my answer sheets as well to make sure I know what answers I'm sort of accepting and not accepting. But we're all good. Answers are verified. Here we go. 6 images to pick from. Is it A? Is it B? Possibly not the thing you were thinking that was going to come up, whoever gave that answer. Is it C? So far, no one's snapping up an answer. Here's D. 18 players snapping up C. And E. 9 players have snapped up D. By the way, hashtag not an ad. Just want to make that clear. And F. If you've not snapped up anything, you might as well snap this one up. It is the last option to go. 00809 2 and 2. The correct answer is option D. 9 giving the right answer of Dr. Pepper. That was the correct answer we were looking for. The other dupe answers we had up here were Mountain Dew. Soylent Green was a user-generated answer. Coca-Cola, which the majority went for, but that was not the right answer. Pepsi on E, and Mr. Pibb on option F there. So 9 players managed to snap the correct image up. Now, how many got all 10 points? Only Mark got all 10 points and got it, just knew it straight out, and also got the image correct, getting 10 points for that. Everybody else everybody else would have been from the image. Natter, Zeus, Flu Fernando, Toot, Sapster, Null Hypo, Colo, Topper, and Flyboy. Well, actually, no, one of you would have gotten it correct from the text answer then, and not got it from the image instead. But well done. To all of you getting some points. Mark doing the best, getting both parts of the question correct. Well done indeed. Okay, from the world of pop drink into the world of celebrity. Yeah, I suppose we can go into celebrity. Didn't know what I was going with that segue, but here we go. Who played Catwoman in the 2012 film The Dark Knight Rises? Who played Catwoman? Put that there. So I need to check my other answers here. About which ones I can accept and which ones I can't accept. It's time. All the answers are verified. Here we go, folks. Six options to pick from. Is it A? Is it B? Who played Catwoman in the 2012 film The Dark Knight Rises? Is it C? Is it D? Welcome to the game, late hair Chris. Hope you're doing well. Still got a few more questions left in the game, so you can get yourself some points. This is E. If you think the answer is E, snap it up. And you think it's F, snap that one up now. So 0, 18, 7, 2, 3 and 2, the correct answer. Majority did get the right answer this time. 18 of you going with B, Anne Hathaway. The other answers we had were Charlize Theron, Halle Berry, Zoe Kravitz, Uma Thurman, and Keira Knightley. Those were the other options provided, but 18 of you going the right way with Anne Hathaway. And looking at the board, a few more getting the 10 points there. 10 of you getting the 10 points. Then being Zeus, Opsy, Toot, K-Jarves, Ape, Flyboy, Sapston, Mark, Null Hypo, and Naked Grandma. 5 points go to Atogi, Natter, Flu Fernando, Basunis, Riswin, Pyropigmy Prugs, and Lingo Maniac getting 1 part of the question right there. You had Anne Hathaway, but you missed Spelly. You missed Spelly, did you? Yeah, you got to watch out with spelling because there's a little bit of leniency, but not too much, just in case of overlapping answers with something else that would be wrong instead. Okay, moving on to your third question. Good luck. Here we go. In 2022, which country became the first African country to qualify for a FIFA World Cup semi-final? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, game. God, that took a while. That took a while then. Let me just check the other options we've got to work with. So you've got a few extra seconds because the game really lagged on one of the images. Answers are verified. Here we go. 6 options to pick from. Is it A? In 2022, which country became the first African country to qualify for a FIFA World Cup semi-final? Is it B? 3 players have gone for A. Let me offer you image C. No one thinks it's B. And can I tempt you with D? 4 players have gone for C. Next up is E. 11 players have gone for D. And finally, here's F. 5 players have gone for E. And finally on F, 7 players on that. The correct answer we're looking for was E. Morocco was the correct answer to look for there. The blue city there, or blue town of Morocco. In Morocco there. Other answers we have Egypt, Nigeria, Cameroon, Senegal and Ghana. All wrong answers there. Majority went with option D, Senegal. Unfortunately not the correct answer here. Morocco was the correct answer. 5 snapped up the correct image. And 4 players managed to get both parts of the question right. Flu, Fernando, Zeus, Samster and Flyboy got both parts right. Everybody else got 5 points there. Shapes, Chris M. Dixon, K-Jarves, Prugs, Ralph, Natter, Null Hypo, Toot, Jake Paulson and Opsy all getting 5 points apiece, getting 1 part of the question right. Nicely done there. It's a very interesting distribution there. So 14 players scored, only 5 snapped the image up correctly. That's a very interesting mix there. I guess identifying the image is going to be a bit harder, especially when we left Morocco until option E. Maybe if that one came up first, it would have been a little easier, given the distinctive blue nature of it. But that's just how the RNG works in this round, unfortunately. It does randomise the order. Okay, 2 more questions left. Your penultimate question of the game is the following. Who was the US president when the first Nobel Prizes were awarded? Who was the US president when the first Nobel Prizes were awarded? Check against my answer list. We can take it. Don't want to group it. Close the group. Don't want to group it. Ungroup it. Answers are verified. Here we go, folks. 6 options to pick from. Is it A? Ungroup. There we go. Who was the US president when the first Nobel Prizes were awarded? Was it A or was it B? Or was it C? How about D? Next up is E. So far we've got a kind of odd one out situation. We've got black and whites on 4 of them and one of them's in colour. Here's your last option, F. Oh, there we go, a bit of colour there. Though probably from a painting rather than a photo. So on this one, 4, 15, 1, 4, 4 and 3, the correct answer. Majority got correct there. Theodore Roosevelt there on option B. 15 going the right way. The other options we had here were Abraham Lincoln, Dwight D. Eisenhower, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson and Warren G. Harding. We would have also accepted Teddy Roosevelt, Teddy, or just the word Theodore was also accepted for Theodore Roosevelt on the first part of the question. 15 snapped the right image up, and that's all of the people that got it right. Flyboy, Mark and Bassoonist did one better and got the text part of the question right as well for the extra 5 points. So 10 points to each of them, 5 points to Itogi, Pyrobigny, Toot, Samster, Lingo, Prugs, Ralph, Opsy, Nicky Grandmark, Hey Jarves, Colo and Chris M. Dixon. You having a mare this round, Topper? Oh, goodness me. Well, we've got one final question left. Good luck. Here comes your question. Ada Lovelace and Grace Hopper were pioneers in which scientific field? I think it might have accepted that answer in public chat, Topper. I may have to fix that. Yeah, we can take that answer. Answers have been verified. Here we go, folks. 6 answers to pick from. Is it A? Oh, that was Shadowmane that gave that. We just had the @Topper1 Gaming in the message as well, but I verified it. Sorry, Shadow. Is it B? I need to get this game to not accept answers in public chat, much like I did with the previous game, which was Hive Minds. Is it C? God, if people coded like that, I would be absolutely livid. Is it D? I'm aware minifying tools are available to make code look like that. Is it E? Finally, F. I do like these abstractions of certain sciences. We have 0, 4, 24, 1, 2, and 0. The correct answer was C, computer science. Or we could have also accepted the terms information science, ICT, information, computer, computing, and IT. Any of those would have been accepted as a correct answer from the first part of the question. Yeah, I know, Shadow. I have already replied to you and said that it accepted the answer from public chat. It's just a thing I need to fix. E should have read as space. Yeah, probably should have done. But it was astronomy. The other ones there: biology, chemistry, social science, astronomy, and physics. Majority going the right way with 24. Snapping up the right image, and we've got 24 there with how many getting the 10? We've got 13 of you getting the correct answer before the image came up as well. Fluid Fernando, Riswin, Toot, Prugs, Lingo, K Jarves, AB Me, Puzzledan, Jake, Chris M. Dixon, Shapes, Sapster, and Colo getting the full 10, and then getting 5 points. We've got Ralph, Pyro, Itogi, 8 Minky, Shadow, Mark, Zeus, Opsy, Flyboy, Null Hypo, and AJB. And that there is the end of the question, end of the round, end of the game, end of the contest. Who's our winner tonight? It is Samster on 127 points. Very well done, Sam. Then we've got Fluid Fernando on 112. Then Zeus on 107 up to 3rd place. Mark in 4th place, 99. Shapes, the other Mark, in 5th place, 91. Toot and Prugs tied with K-Jars, in fact, on 6th place on 88. And yeah, Topper did have a bit of a mare, dropping all the way down into 9th place at the end there. Tied with good company, though, in Flyboy and 8 Minky. And we've got Pokenuts gifting out a sub to Album. Sure, okay, Pokenuts. Thank you for the gifted sub to Album. We appreciate that. And Ben.
51.
51.
Fun fact. Season 5 episode 4 of Breaking Bad is called 51.
Okay.
It is also composite, as it has divisors of 3 and 17. The more you know.
Yes, very much so. Thank you very much for the 51-month resub there, Ben. You just won away for a full deck of cards. So we will look forward to that information next time round. Information. Thank you very much for that, Ben. And enjoy your hollybobs, I will say as well. Do enjoy your hollybobs. We will see you very soon. Once you're back from your hollybobs, do enjoy. Normally, Ben will be streaming tomorrow evening. But yeah, the hollybobs are happening. So he's having a bit of a break. We'll be back on the 29th of July with the return of the game night season with Buzz Off, Risky Business, and the Escape Artist. But yeah, do enjoy, Ben. Enjoy your time off. Enjoy the hopefully warm weather. Certainly much warmer than it is in the UK, or certainly much drier than it is in the UK right now. And we will see you soon. But Samson taking the win in the game. Congratulations. Highs of 34, lows of 23. Wow. Okay. That sounds rather familiar to when I was over in the States with Florida and Pigeon Forge that had similar temperatures going for it. That definitely had similar temperatures. 34 is too hot here, Proogs, but in other countries it actually does work out okay. It really depends. It really depends. Silent Marie suggesting Snap It Up pack like that. We just do all of the holiday editions of Snap It Up from this point onwards. Like anybody going on holiday, then we expect you to do a Snap It Up pack and talk us through your holiday. No, we won't do that. We would not force that upon anyone. But hey, if you wanted to do that, then sure. Well, thank you again to Alex for this pack of Snap It Up proofed by Inca as well. Appreciate all of that. And congratulations going to Sapster for the win tonight. All of these points will eventually be converted into doots. I just haven't done any calculation for that yet, and I need to actually, pay them out. So again, I will manually pay out some doots after the fact once I figured out what I want for the exchange rate from points into doots. Okay, that there is the end of the main part of the stream. It's only 25 to 10. Goodness me, it's bleeding early. It is. It's still very light outside, despite it being very grey as well. Let me go to this guy over here. Go to the projector system and just turn it off. There we go. We can turn the projector off like that. And relax for a little bit. Bring the camera over and bring some pretzel music in as well. Although it doesn't have any music queued up right now, so that's useful. As a product of Suffolk, definitely not. Jesus. Is it a glue? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So, we've got one thing left to do in the stream before we head off. As I say, it's an early finish tonight, but we did have a fairly long stream on Wednesday, so it all kind of balances out in the end. We've got a wheel spin to do. I've done a couple of tweaks to it, but I'm not going to bother actually talking them through because we'll just see if the wheel decides to land on them or not. So, let's just get straight into it. Let's stop the pretzel music because it doesn't fade out and play the music out. For a wheel spin, here we go. I don't know why I do that with the microphone boom arm anymore because it doesn't really get in the way anymore. Well, it kind of does at the bottom, but we can do that. So tonight, what have we got for you? Oh, well then, folks. Well then, it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one tonight. ×3 multi applied to whatever is happening next. No, we're not chaining them. Here comes the next spin. Whatever we land on next, we're doing ×3 of them. What have we got for you? The game really wants to do ×3, doesn't it? Doesn't do a damn thing. Just change this and multiply it back to ×3. We're not chaining them. We're not chaining them. No, it's ×3. Back we go again. Music. No, it's not ×9. I already said when the wheel debuted that they do not stack, they do not chain. So we've got what would be a 15,000 shot in the dark becomes a 45,000 shot in the dark. So that's what we've got for you tonight, a 45,000 doot shot in the dark. Well then, I guess I've got to load the shot in the dark up. So let me find that, and I need to find myself another card. Oh, such a card. Let's go with that one. Just going from the middle of the deck somewhere. And read some questions. Let's have a look. Sure, let's go with that question. Sure, let's go with that question. Let me run the app like that. And let me go to the question frame and write the question in to try and do it all professional. Like, if I was more professional, like, I would have had one prepared ahead of time, but I didn't. So there you go. So just bear with while I type up the question in here. And yeah, so we've got is that. Okay. Fantastic. So the question has been loaded up. Let's bring the question up on screen. One guess to Quizbot 3000 as a whisper, please. And whoever is closest to the mark will get 45,000 doots. It's not closest without going over, it's just closest normal, okay? No Price is Right rules here. It will be a percentage value, and you might need decimal places to get yourself closer to the correct answer versus other people, because there's only so many whole number values. So just bear that in mind, that you're going to be answering a percentage, and you might want to use decimal places just in case you want to play for a slightly tighter answer. Okay, the question is, what percentage of paper printed in an office ends up in the bin, sorry Arun, by the end of the day? What percentage of paper printed in an office ends up in the bin by the end of the day? You're giving me a percentage answer, so a number from 0 to 100. Feel free to use the percentage sign if you wish. I'm not going to bother with it, but it's up to you. And closest to the correct answer will get themselves 45,000 doots. So let's go through some answers that are coming through and try and validate whoever is closest. Okay. It's just some average office, I believe, but that's what it says. What percentage of paper printed in an office? So the general concept of an office. I don't really know if this is pre or post pandemic either. I would presume by the time this was printed, it would have been pre-pandemic actually. Ends up in the bin by the end of the day. Last few seconds to get an answer in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. I would hope it's recycling bin as well, but I know how some offices operate, and that's not the usual modus operandi. That's the word I was looking for, or phrase at least. So we did get some very tight answers. Samster, it's a good guess. Unfortunately, you weren't closest. Proogs, also a good guess, not the closest. Riss, you're even closer. Unfortunately, not the closest. Not a cat. Super close to the correct answer. But you're not the closest. The closest guess actually is right on the nose. Someone got it absolutely on the nose. The correct answer that we were looking for, I put this away, and it's rather apt that we're playing for 45,000 doots. The percentage is 45%. So, the closest player who got it absolutely on the nose, if I type it all out, was Deduceman 45! Oh, Deuce! Absolutely amazing! Absolutely amazing, Deuce. Not only did we get a ×3 onto the 15k to make that happen, to make it 45. Not only did I randomly pick this card up that had the answer of 45 on it. There, let me zoom in on the card there. There it is, 45% on the card. We had Dedusman 45 also answer, and they go, sure, I'll go with my number in my username. 3 45s in one go. That's just absolutely crazy. I mean, it is absolutely coincidence, Natter, but it's a hell of a coincidence. Wow. You can't make that shit up at all, can you, folks? I mean, yeah, there you go, AGB. That was the other ×3 multi. We had 45 3 times over. It just manifested itself in a different form. We just didn't expect it to appear like that. So there you go. You got your extra ×3 chained, just not in value. Instead, you got it in whatever the hell that was. Worth 45 bonus dudes. I think I could afford the 45 bonus. There you go, dudes. You get another 45. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, Topper, there's your dude salary. There you go. There's your dude salary for turnabout earlier. Right. Well, that brings us to a close at. Oh, hang on. Did I just close it at the right time? No. Let me wait 25 seconds and I'll say that thing again. Let me wait 25 seconds and I'll do that thing again. So let me close that off there. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the stream at 21:45. Oh, hello. Album. There it is. There's the album. Thank you for the 100 bits. And there it is. It's now 21:45 on my clock. So 4:45s. And finally, we got to the end of the album. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, Topper. And that there is... That is whatever quiz night is, folks. That is a hell of a finish. I didn't expect that. I also didn't even think about the meme potential of that answer being 45. I didn't even think about that. I only thought about it after the fact when I went back to the wheel and thought, oh yeah, we're playing for 45,000, aren't we? And then I saw Deuce's answer of 45. Like, oh God, we're doing this, aren't we? We're doing this, aren't we? So what have we got for you for the rest of the week? Well, Ben is on Hollybobs, so we'll not be streaming tomorrow evening. Though we should have Quarren Stream the Game show, courtesy of Lee Eck on Quarren Stream Game. And that'll be running into, hopefully, depending on how JB is feeling after doing his leg in, doing some officiating duties. I do hope you recover well from that, mate. Hopefully he'll be opening at Wheel After Dark. Sorry, the Dumpster Lounge for Wheel After Dark late Saturday night into Sunday evening. And then I'm back with you next Wednesday. What do I have for you on schedule next Wednesday? I have got... well, Duke Drop. So I think we've got double stacked Duke Drop going on now, folks. So we'll have Duke Drop followed by Duke Drop followed by Outright, and I think the All Clued Up game will just move that to the Friday in terms of trying to balance the streams out in length. So the All Clued Up currently scheduled for Wednesday the 19th will move to Friday the 21st, and we'll have hopefully a double Duke Drop on Wednesday the 19th, so long as I can finish the bloody Duke Drop and actually get WebGL builds to work properly. And then we've got Outright as well. Wow, we've got all sorts of games going on over the next week or so. And yeah, that's it for me. Anybody to raid into to end this stream out on? Is Words on the Street still live right now? Looks like they're still live right now. Only got one player at the moment, so maybe we can go raid in and we get our own free game in when nobody else is playing. Oh no, they're just closing the stream off. They're just closing the stream off. I've just got onto it and they've got the thanks for playing screen on, so they're already closing the stream off. Anyone else to raid into? Let me have a look at my list. Look at the following list on. Look at the following list on Quiz Show. Is it just me on Quiz Show? Oh, it is somebody else. I don't see how that's got anything to do with quiz. Oh no, it is a quiz thing. Oh, it's a Kahoot quiz. It's a Kahoot quiz in a language I can't work out, and potentially about Minecraft. Shall we? Sure. No one's going to know anything. But if you feel like wanting to raid into Tommy, then feel free. Come and say hi in whatever language this is. Take care. I will see you next week for Double Doot Drop. Hopefully. We'll find out. Take care. I'll see you soon. Have a good weekend. Don't get too wet. Bye.